Prince Harry, the world's least happy millionaire, is like one of those incompetent shooters who's left the catch on his firearm loose, meaning the bullet hits him rather than the target. This poor lad is in a self-destructive spiral, and it's painful to watch. Via a 6-hour Netflix series, podcasts, and now a forthcoming book, Prince Harry has waged war on everyone that loves him, namely his family and the great British public. Don't forget, back in the day, this sunny-faced smasher was arguably the second most popular member of the royal family behind the Queen. We loved Hazza. He was a bit of a legend, wasn't he? A few girlfriends, drunken nights out. He did everything that many of us would do if we found ourselves a member of the royal family. He enjoyed the role, and being the spare, which is now the title of his new book, appeared to suit him. All the trappings of fame and privilege, but none of the responsibility. Not worrying about the burden of becoming monarch. It was the perfect gig. What went wrong? There's a wonderful poem which I studied at A-level called The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, in which the sailor is so consumed with hatred and anger that as he looks into the sea, the fish swimming around manifest themselves as monsters, dark sea snakes. Well, this seems to be happening with Harry in every aspect of his life. He hates the world. The British press, which love-bombed him and which he at times courted, are apparently now evil and racist. The family that raised him and the institution into which he was born are arcane, heartless and hostile. The worst revelation by far is his proud boast of killing 25 Taliban. By breaking the military code and showing off, he places himself, his wife and his children and the rest of the royal family at far greater peril, plus other soldiers. He's put a target on his back and on the back of everyone he professes to love. Prince Harry has become a recruiting sergeant for the Taliban, of which they can only dream. The ultimate propaganda tool. And yeah, Harry is a bit of a tool. In his book, we will hear tales of cocaine use and smoking marijuana at Eton. I've got to say, I'll probably be in need of some Class A drugs once I've finished reading his self-indulgent drivel next week. We're told he begged his father not to marry the love of his life, Camilla, for fear that she was an evil stepmother. Really, Harry? Well, dear old Meghan Markle doesn't exactly come across as Mary Bloody Poppins, does she? People in glass houses and all that. He's even addressed rumours about his parenthood and the suggestion that his real biological father is in fact James Hewitt. Is Harry a bastard? You tell me. The abiding narrative of the book is that everything is everyone else's fault, including his disastrous decision to wear a Nazi uniform to a party, an outfit apparently chosen by William and Kate. And the theme of this whole book is what the youngsters call TMI, too much information. Like, for example, the news that he lost his virginity to an older lady referred to as a cougar in a field outside a pub. Our late great Queen must be so proud. Harry is now doing to the country and his own family what he did to that young woman in a bush outside the Rose and Crown. Prince Harry may have boosted his bank balance with the release of this memoir, but he's closed the chapter on his relationship with his family and his country, and it's very sad. And I think now it's time for a bit of tough love from King Charles and his brother William. In the wake of this tell-all bestseller, I think the gloves are off. This spoiled, entitled brat needs to be put in his place. The family should relieve him of his titles, uninvite him from the coronation, and quite literally throw the book at him.